Hello everyone, how you all doing? And welcome to the live watch along between Al-Nassr and GAMBA OSAKA, guys, in the AFC Champions League 2 final, guys. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all doing fine. Thank you so much for joining me on this special watch along, of course, guys. Two very, very interesting sides, guys. I'm going to get through the sides in a minute. I just want to discuss a little bit about the tournament. Of course, the AFC Champions League 2 is the equivalent kind of like the Europa League in England, in Europe. It's kind of like the Europa League in Europe, so it's not quite the Champions League. But whoever wins this tournament will go into the AFC Champions League Elite. So whoever wins this will go into the AFC Champions League Elite, unless they qualify it through the league, which obviously Al-Nassr look like doing this season, of course. But this is the Champions League 2, AFC Champions League 2. It's Al-Nassr against GAMBA OSAKA, one of the most famous clubs in Japan, of course, guys. Let's get through the lineups, guys. Some surprises in the lineups, if I'm being honest with you, guys. No Kingsley Coman today. No Kingsley Coman. I'm a bit surprised not to see Kingsley Coman playing today, guys. But let's get into the lineups anyway real quickly, if you don't mind. Guys, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the stream, guys. Smash a like on the video if you could do that for me. Firstly, of course, we got Bento Kepski in goal, guys. We have got Al Bashol, Simakan, Yaya Martinez as a left back. We got Garib, Al-Nassr, Hassan, Al-Nassr, and Mane. Sadio Mane is playing left back, of course, left midfielder. Of course, the player who used to play for Liverpool, as we know. João Felix and Ronaldo. You've got the all Portuguese lineup, guys. All Portuguese lineup. Strikefulls, of course, guys. You may even see that in the World Cup. João Felix and Ronaldo will be playing up front, guys. When we look at GAMBA OSAKA, when we look at their team, now, of course, not many players are going to be household names. Araki, Kishimoto, Miura, Hamet, Suzuki. Like players like Hamet is more of an attacking player. I'm surprised to see him in defensive action today. He's played in the likes of Djurgården. He's played in Sweden and places like that. So he's a bit of a journeyman in regards to that. And you look at up front, you've got Jabali, who is the Tunisian international. He's played a few games. He's also been a bit of a journeyman. He's also played in Scandinavia. And, of course, based on that, we got, obviously, Mito. We got Mishino, Yamashita, we got Nakatani, and Hatsusi we have got today, guys. Those are the teams. Guys, I hope you're all doing well. Smash a like. Going to be very interesting. A different watch-along, guys. Completely different watch-along than the norm, guys, of course. So enjoy it. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the stream, guys. Please don't forget to smash a like on the video, guys. FA Cup final day was today, of course, and Chelsea lost. Man City won the FA Cup final 1-0. They take home the trophy for the 8th time, and they go level on points with Chelsea, of course, guys. So, you know what? There you go. Man, we got to stop Man City from catching up on the FA Cup tally as well, guys. So we're in Saudi Arabia, of course, guys, and the home of Al-Nassr. Of course, Al-Nassr's last game, they drew with Al-Hilal, which a disastrous mistake, really, for the defender and the goalkeeper, which led to them drawing the game. If they won that game, they would have won the league, guys. They would have won the league. However, they're going to have to wait for the next game against Damak in a few days' time, guys. So they're going to have to wait for that, of course, guys. Big up everyone in the stream, guys. Thank you, everyone who's joining me so far, guys. Everyone around the world, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you all. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new as well, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. What are your predictions of the game, guys? What do you think the score will be today, guys? I'm going for a 2-2 draw, guys. I'm going for a 2-2 draw. I think it's going to be a difficult game for Al-Nassr. I really do. I think GAMBA OSAKA, of course, very famous team. They're currently third in the J League. They're currently third in the J League at the moment. So, yeah, they're not doing too badly, of course. But, yeah, I do think they'll give Al-Nassr a game today, and I think it will be 2-2 draw. I mean, I'm looking at Japan as the dark horses in the World Cup. I think they're going to be one of the dark horses, along with Norway, in my opinion. I think they'll both, along with Norway, they'll be one of the dark horses in the tournament in the World Cup. Of course. Ready for goal, of course, Cristiano Ronaldo starting up front. CL7 is starting up front, looking for another trophy, guys. Unbelievable how this guy's career has just evolved, hasn't it? Guys, I remember Cristiano Ronaldo as a 17-year-old, 18-year-old, coming through the ranks. I remember him signing for Man United, and I remember him being a bit part player at Man United and stuff like that. So, yeah, he's still playing. He's still winning trophies, guys. Absolutely. It's incredible when you think about it, how many trophies he's winning and continuing to have that hunger. To have that hunger to carry on winning trophies and carry on winning is unbelievable. It's unrivaled, to be honest with you, when you think about it. And obviously, he's going to win the league. Obviously, it looks likely he's going to win the league with Al-Nassr as well. So he's going to win the Saudi League for the first time. So it's another one to his repertoire. He's looking to win the Champions League 2 today. This will go all the way, guys. This will go all the way. This is extra time and penalties, guys. Extra time and penalties. will occur in this game, of course. So it will be a winner today, of course, guys. Big up everyone in the stream, guys. Big up my friend. Hope trophy will lift by the real GOAT, Cristiano Ronaldo. I agree with that, absolutely. Redwood, CR7, the GOAT, absolutely. Big up Ephraim. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Big up my friend Stephen. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you as well, of course. Ephraim, good evening, sir. Good to see you, my friend Ephraim. And thank you so much for joining me again. And 2-1, you say, to Al-Nassr today. Yeah, look, I think it's going to be a difficult game. I think it's going to be a game of two, that it can go either way. Absolutely. So basically, just to clarify, this is a bit like the Europa League in England. This is a bit like the Europa League is the AFC Champions League 2. It's like the Europa League. It's like whoever wins this game, whoever wins this will go into the Champions League Elite. So basically the top tournament, like the Champions League in England. So it's a bit like that, unless you qualify it from obviously the league, of course, guys, which can happen and it goes to someone else. Ephraim, so what is your thought of Xabi Alonso to Chelsea? Xabi Alonso to Chelsea, for me, it's a good move for Chelsea. It really is. I think it's a good signing for Chelsea. Now, look, you look at things. I am a little bit worried. I tell you why. Because you're looking at if Pep Guardiola stays at Manchester City, then you've got Chelsea have got Xabi Alonso. Liverpool might get a new manager. Who knows? I'm not too worried about them with Xabi Alonso, with Arne Slot. And then obviously you've got Arsenal have got Arteta. I am a little bit concerned about it, to be honest with you. I am concerned a little bit about that. That Man United have got Michael Carrick. You know what I mean? So, look, we just have to hope, isn't it, Ephraim? We have to hope. We have to hope and pray that, you know what, he becomes the manager that we all hope he can become. Now, obviously, Michael Carrick did say that he hasn't played his style of football yet. And, you know, let's wait and see if he has a style. Guys, there is the trophy, a beautiful trophy, the Champions League 2 trophy, guys. It is a very nice trophy. It's better than the Champions League. The European one is better than the European one, isn't it, guys? As usual, the Japanese fans are looking very, very enthusiastic. Absolutely. The number 20 is named Shin. Absolutely. That's his name, the number 20. It's a good name to have for a footballer, Shin. Yeah, because you play with your shins, don't you, basically? Guys, yeah, so he's the name. Panasonic. There you go. Guys, so really great to have you here. Of course, guys, really great to have you on board. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today. Don't forget to smash a like on the video as well, guys. It'd be great if you could do that for me, of course. And welcome everyone who's new to the channel, of course. And don't, guys, absolutely. Great atmosphere in Riyadh again, of course. Great atmosphere, great stadium. It's a small, compact stadium in Riyadh. It's small, but it creates a lot of noise, doesn't it? And what better place to see Cristiano Ronaldo? You get to see a legend like Cristiano Ronaldo. You know what I mean? I think people need to appreciate Cristiano Ronaldo while we still can appreciate Cristiano Ronaldo. Because when Cristiano Ronaldo retires, that's it, guys. You see, I'm lucky to see him when he was a kid and when he was in his peak. And now, obviously, he's on his twilight years of his year. Way beyond twilight years, of course, guys. Absolutely. Yeah. So Jesus is the manager of course, one of the journeymen of football. Of Al-Nassr, of course, guys. He's the journeyman. Well, he is a real journeyman, that guy. Absolutely. Yeah, guys, don't forget to get the early likes in as well. If you can do that for me, that'd be absolutely fantastic, of course. Don't forget to get the early likes in. That would be great. Thank you, everyone who's supporting. Another very good display, guys, of course. A very good display of light and action in regards to the build-up to the game, of course. Absolutely. Ephraim, Ronaldo has been robbed of Ballon d'Or. Why do they not like him? I do not know. There's many reasons why, I know, right? There's many reasons, Ephraim. If I told you, I can't tell you. I'll get in trouble, definitely. But there is many reasons why. And, it's political, to be honest with you. The Ballon d'Or is very political. And you have to be aligned with certain people, unfortunately, my friend. You have to be aligned with certain people. And it involves putting your head on a certain wall. But that's about it. Anyway, we're going on, guys. With Al-Nassr against, of course, GAMBA OSAKA. Will GAMBA OSAKA gamble today? Will they gamble for the win, or will they keep it tight and hope for extra time and penalties? Of course, they're playing against Cristiano Ronaldo and João Felix up front, guys, which is a very, very good strike force in theory, isn't it? That's a European strike force. You might even see that at the World Cup, as I said. Guys, you might even see João Felix and Ronaldo at the World Cup, to be honest, up front together. Here we are in Saudi Arabia. There we go, guys. Absolutely. So excited for the game, of course. Really excited for the game. Looking forward to doing a bit of. It's an education, like guys, and that's why I urge you people to watch these type of games. The likes of Al-Nassr, the likes of Gamba OSAKA. You get to know different types of players, different players. Maybe Man United could be scouting some of these players, of course, as well. You know, and it's good to look at far beyond just what Europe is. It's also good to look at the Middle East and to look at Japan and stuff like that. You could find, you know, players that Man United might fit the mold for Manchester United, if you know what I mean, as well. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, let's see how it goes, guys. Let's see how it goes. But very disappointing game, last game for Al-Nassr. They were literally a second away from winning the title, winning the league, the Saudi Super League, of course, for the first time. And not the first time, but the first time for Cristiano Ronaldo. And basically was taken away from them at the very, very last second with a long throw-in of all things. It was a long throw-in as well, and then the goalkeeper just flapped at it, and then it just bounced into the back of the net. It was crazy. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely. But we're here for the true GOAT. Obviously, Ronaldo for me is the GOAT. I think he is better than Messi. Absolutely. Of course I do. I think he's a better player than Messi. Messi only performed at Barcelona and a suspect World Cup, of course. Absolutely. Mane is playing on the left today. We all know about Sadio Mane, of the Liverpool player, of course. The ex-Liverpool player Sadio Mane is. Very good player. Man United almost signed Sadio Mane when he was playing at Southampton. I remember it, and we didn't make the move. I remember when we were going to sign Sadio Mane, and everyone was like, why are we going to sign Sadio Mane? Why are we going to go? We should have signed him. Absolutely. There's the lineups, guys. Guys, in regards to João Felix and Ronaldo up front, of course, guys. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. So Kingsley Coman's on the bench today. No Kingsley Coman. I'm disappointed, but I was looking forward to see Kingsley Coman today. Of course, the winger who played the last game. I think they are resting a couple of players. They have got Damak, of course, in a few days' time, guys, to win the league. And yeah, I will be there for the watch along. Of course, I will be there to do the watch along for the league, guys. Absolutely. VAR is in action as well. Of course, VAR is in action, guys. Absolutely. So let's see how this game brings. Let's see if we can get some entertainment. Let's see if we can get some goals. Let's see if we can get a good game going on here, guys. Of course. Yes. Let's see how open this game is. I'm looking forward. Obviously, I watched Al-Nassr last week. I'm looking forward to seeing Gamba OSAKA now. I used to watch a bit of Japanese football back in the day. You know, I've actually been to an FC Tokyo game. I've done that. I used to watch it back in the day when I was younger. It used to be shown on TV back in them days of J League and stuff like that. Yeah, definitely. You know, lots of players. There was an influx of players who went there, wasn't it? Ephraim. So after winning so many trophies, he's always hungry. His mentality is unmatched. He's an unbelievable athlete, mate. He's an inspiration, an epitome of how you should be as an athlete. Definitely. He's an epitome of how everyone should be as a footballer. Definitely. Do you know what I mean? Chow, big up. Alonso is going to Chelsea. United apparently stick with Carrick, best in class. Let's wait and see, Chow. What I would say, you never know. Now, apparently, Michael Carrick has said he's not playing the style of football he wants to play at Man United. He doesn't have the caliber of players that he wants. Of course, we've heard this before under Amorim and under Eric Ten Hag. Let's wait and see. Obviously, look, at the end of the day, no one can hide next season. And that's the thing, isn't it? No one's going to hide next season. Next season is massive. No one can hide away from the fact that what he has to do next season. And my opinion would be is that, there's no hiding place. If he fails, we're all going to know about it, isn't it? And then who's going to get the blame? We all know who's going to get the blame. It's the board, isn't it? Kind of glad he's got a 2-year contract. So obviously the 2-year contract is better than 5-year contracts and things like that. I think that's a good thing at the end of the day, guys, in my opinion. We're ready for kickoff, guys. Kickoff is underway, guys. Welcome to the stream, everyone who is new. Of course, guys, welcome everyone to the stream. Absolutely. We're working for another trophy for Cristiano Ronaldo. This time it's the AFC Champions League 2 trophy, guys, of course. Throw into Al-Nassr now. Thrown long towards Sadio Mane. They'll be looking to get a good start here, Al-Nassr, of course. Definitely. This is the final, of course, as well. This is the final. So it's a bit like the Europa League final, guys. Those who are unfamiliar with the trophy, the AFC Champions League 2 is a bit like the second tier trophy. So it's a bit like the Europa League. Here come Gamba OSAKA, though, now. Funny thing is, it's such a long way between, obviously, Gamba OSAKA and Al-Nassr, isn't it? It's a long way away. Of course, they come a long way for this game. Cross comes in from Gamba. And cleared away, guys. Cleared away. Welcome everyone to the stream, guys. Smash a like on the way in, guys. I'm going for Al-Nassr. I'm going for Al-Nassr, guys. I think I'm going to push it to a 3-2 to Al-Nassr today. Al-Nassr. I'm going to push it to a 3-2 to Al-Nassr today. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say a 3-2 to Al-Nassr. I'm going to go with an Al-Nassr win today. But, you know, the thing is, right, is as I said, with Japan in the World Cup, they're going to be one of the dark horses, one of the teams that I think are going to surprise a lot of people, in my opinion. I think they will surprise a lot of people, guys. I really do. Chance for Osaka already. He's passed it back. Why did he pass it? Jabali. And it's cleared away again. I don't know why he passed it back there. He had the chance to spin and go behind. It's Jabali again. The Tunisian international, of course, on the left. It's a little bit of a poor wayward ball there. And it's a goal kick for Al-Nassr. It's a goal kick for Al-Nassr, guys. Don't forget to smash those likes, guys, if you can do that. So the manager of GAMBA OSAKA is Jens Wiesing. Guys, you may have heard of him. Hold on, there's an attack with Sadio Mane here. Going forward, he's passed it out wide. It's going to be a goal kick. Just about got away, guys. Just about got away with that. It's a good start from both teams, to be honest with you. Both teams are attacking quite prominently. Ketski. Look at an entertaining game so far. So far, so good. In regards to it, both teams are going for the game. No defensive. Like obviously, we watched the FA Cup today. It was so defensive. Very, very defensive game. And both teams cancel each other out completely. It's going to be held by the goalkeeper, Bento. Bento with the ball. We've got to be careful there. Definitely got to be careful there. Simikan. Ephraim, it was a boring match today. It was very boring. I mean, I was surprised at the FA Cup final being so boring. It was one of the worst I've seen in my life. I'm telling you that one. It was very awful, to be honest with you. A very boring game, to be honest. It was such a two teams. Well, Chelsea in particular. Chelsea didn't go for it. I felt like if Chelsea really went for it, they could have won that game. I wasn't impressed with City at all. Cross comes in with GAMBA OSAKA. Chance. Good cross. Good cross that was. João Felix, of course, played for Chelsea as well. João Felix. He was on loan at Chelsea. Didn't do too well at Chelsea either. Playing now at Al-Nassr, of course. But he didn't do well at Chelsea at all, João Felix, some reason. I mean, Man United have been linked to João Felix for years, haven't they? Never quite. It's Mane. He's clean through. Could it go to Ronaldo? No, it's cleared. It's gone out right. Hamdan. Cross comes in again, and it's cleared again. He's going to pass it out wide to... No, he didn't pass out wide. A difficult ball to Ronaldo there. It's going to be a foul to GAMBA OSAKA. Ronaldo sinisterly fouled the player. Obviously, a lot of respect for Ronaldo there, of course. He stepped on his foot a little bit. He stepped on his foot, slightly stepped on his foot there. That was a little bit naughty from Cristiano Ronaldo, of course, guys. The Al-Nassr manager, I've never seen, I mean, I've seen him so many times. He's a bit of a journeyman. He always makes me laugh. He always looks like a character from a Dracula movie or something like that. He always looks really funny to me. Ephraim, so why do you think ex-players do not talk about the owners of United? Because of the conflict of interest. Basically, some ex-players have interests in the future planning of the new stadium and the surrounding areas. So basically, for example, Gary Neville, who used to play for Man United, he owns partly owns Hotel Football. So when Man United build a new stadium, a new Hotel Football will be built. That's what he hopes, of course. And that basically what that means is that he has to keep sweet with the owners. And that's what it is. So he's keeping sweet with his owners. So it's own conflict of interest, isn't it? At the end of the day, that's what he's doing it for. You know, if he falls out with the owners, obviously he's not going to get the Hotel Football, and that's what happens. That's how they play it out, isn't it? Yeah, that's how they play it out. It's an offside, guys. In this game, it's an offside. Welcome everyone. Welcome aboard, everyone who's joined me today for the first time. Welcome to Stretford Post. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys, if you're new. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today, of course, in this AFC Champions League 2 final, of course. And this will finish today, extra time and penalties if need be, guys, if need be. I do think it'll be finished in 90 minutes, though. I do think this game will be finished. I mean, a bad ball from Bento. Bento's giving away the ball. Good chance for GAMBA OSAKA. And it's well blocked, guys. He's claiming handball. He claimed handball there, but not given. He's giving the ball away again. A bit sloppy from Al-Nassr so far. And the cross comes in, and it's cleared away again. Good play from Gamba. Here, Jabali just almost, they're aiming for Jabali in the box, but it's a counter-attack now from Al-Nassr. Al-Nassr are counter-attacking now. Ronaldo, João Felix, Arus in the box. He's going alone. Oh, it's a good save. It's a good save. Garib went all the way there, and he shot it straight at the goalkeeper, though. He shot it straight at the goalkeeper. He should, yeah, he could have picked out the corner. João Felix and Ronaldo were angry with that. I mean, they were looking at him like, what the hell? Pass the bloody ball, pass the ball, pass the ball. That's what they were after. Absolutely no. Well, a couple of sloppy bits of play here. Mane, the left back is giving away the ball. The right back is giving away the ball. Back to Mane. Garib. Simakan. Yeah, there's another player called Hummel in the Osaka defense. He's been around. He's used to play Djurgården and teams of that ilk, of course, in Scandinavia, of course. It was shots. They're claiming handball. That he has got a bit of a point. Gary with the shot. I think Gary, but there was a little bit of a weak shot. If I'm being honest with you, he should have sort of curled it more. You know, Jesus is not happy at all. The manager's not happy at all with that little passage of play. Absolutely not. Simakan. I do like the look of Simakan, though. I think he looks a good, decent defender, if I'm being honest with you. He does look a decent defender. Osaka definitely looked more dangerous on the break. Ephraim. So how many quality players we need to challenge for the title? I don't think there's as many as we think. I think it's about 7, probably. Man United can challenge for the title, definitely. I mean, we can do it with less, but it's obviously with the Champions League as well. We need a big squad, don't we? Absolutely need a big squad. Big up, Mandem. What's going on, my friend? A big up, Sal. People, let's keep liking the stream. Kindly subscribe if you're new. Thank you so much, Mandem. Really appreciate you. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Hope you're blessed. Good to see you, of course. Very good Tifu in the stadium. Very good graphics. Oh, big chance here for GAMBA OSAKA. It's gone. Oh, he did too much there. Still one net. It's a corner. Jabali did. I think he did a little bit too much there. I thought he was going to shoot. And Mashari gave away the corner. He's given away the corner. But yeah, Jabali, the Tunisian international, he done a little bit too much. He was trying to be a superstar there, and then he sort of took on himself, so to speak. Yeah, I mean, sort of took on himself, definitely. Okay, now it's a corner to GAMBA OSAKA. Of course, but GAMBA OSAKA are based in Osaka in Japan. I've been there. It's a corner to Osaka anyway. Let's see how this corner pans out. Lots of gold flags in Riyadh. Lots of gold flags. Represent, of course, Al-Nassr. Cross comes in. We were full yellow. That's going to be a foul, isn't it? Someone's on the floor there holding their face. Just trying to see who it is. Someone's on the floor there holding their face. Oh, it's Saad on the floor. Saad, it's on the floor. It looks like it's been someone's pushed him in the face or something like that. Let me have a look. Don't know what happened there. I can't see anything from here. I don't know what happened there, but he's saying that. Oh, from there. Oh, right. I think it's when he was running. I think it was accidental. I think it was accidental, to be honest with you. I don't think there was any intent in that, to be honest with you. I love the graphics on the fans. Really great tifos there. Absolutely brilliant. Really good. Well choreographed, I would say. Well choreographed. Mandem, last year when we finished 15th with no Champions League, we were able to sign 4 quality profiles. Why is it that we are now in the Champions League, plus the player sales and wages as saved people, and still only mention 4 signings? You know, it really irritates me, Mandem, that people say, oh, we're being unrealistic when we talk about 7, 8 signings. You know, they're just playing into the Glazers' hands. You know, I find it incredibly funny that this logic is not applied to people. Exactly what you're saying. We had no leverage last season in regards to the Champions League, Europa League, players leaving. We had nothing. This season, we got a lot. And all of a sudden, we can only sign four players when we had a 4 out of 10 window last season. It's crazy, isn't it? Really crazy. These people, they deserve the Glazers. Some of them really do. Mane, pass it back to João Felix. Good shots straight at the goalkeeper. Straight at the goalkeeper, that one. It was a good shot, though. It was a clean strike. It was a clean strike. Yeah, some of them do deserve the Glazers, to be honest. If I'm being honest with you, they really do. You know, the way they go on, it's like, oh, you're being unrealistic, you're delusional, and that. What the hell? It's almost like they're enemies, isn't it? It's almost like they're enemies of the club. Spot and Sal, the excuses for the owners is amazing. I mean, I see them on here. They really irritate me because if the Glazers see the mediocre media mind, if they see the mediocre mind, the Glazers are going to say to you, oh, they ain't expecting much anyway, so we might as well give them what they expect, and that's what they play into their hands. They do. So Gamba OSAKA is clean through. Oh, it's good. It's well kept out by Simkin. There, good defending, guys. Good defending. Mishu, that was good defending there. I watched Bento a few times. I watched Bento, the Al-Nassr goalkeeper. I think he looks pretty good. When you call the Glenios sympathizers and bootlickers, you aren't even insulting them. You are just trying to show them that they are being bamboozled, yet they still can't see it. You know what? I tried to give them game, man. I tried to give them game, but they can't take game because they don't understand it. Because it's a couple of things, right? They believed in Ineos from the beginning, and they don't want to be deemed to be wrong because it makes them look silly in their opinion, even though it will make them look smart if they change their opinion. Right, that sort of thing. So basically they just want to be right. So they're trying to use every single narrative, everything to justify their dead opinion. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, and I don't have any of it because I think they're harming the football club. I really do. Those sort of people, and they're harming our football club. And when they talk like that and they down talk, oh, you're being delusional if you think we could sign 7, 8 players. You know what? It really does drive me mad. It really does. Still nil between Al-Nassr and Gamba OSAKA, guys, in the AFC Champions League 2 final, of course, guys. The Europa League of Asia, by the way. Here we go, guys. Gamba OSAKA have the ball on the left with the number 17. Of course, looking forward, guys, to doing the World Cup with you guys. Hopefully, I can see you guys at the World Cup. It's going to be fun. We're going to see the World Cup. It's going to be games left, right, and center. 3, 4 games a day and stuff. To be honest with you, I'm being honest, Gamba OSAKA have started very well. They do look very dangerous going forward. Al-Nassr have to be very careful here that they don't give away anything, early on, because Gamba are looking good. They look sharp. But I expect that from the J-League side. I do expect that. I expect that from them. Definitely. Absolutely. Guys, don't forget to smash a like on the video. If you guys can do that for me, that'd be brilliant. If you can smash a like, that'd be absolutely incredible. You guys, thank you so much, everyone who's smashing likes and stuff. Out wide here to Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane, and it's a good tackle there. Very, very good tackle, that one. And that's what you need. Someone brave. Someone brave. That's what you need. Ephraim, how they trust owners who does not have a good track record in football. I know. And look at Nice, right? Nice. And when you think about Nice, and Nice are in the French league. The French league is not hard, right? There's only a couple of teams in France, and they're getting relegated. They're in the relegation candidates. You know what I mean? I mean, come on. I prefer the money be spent on improving our squad instead of fattening the glinious leeches at our club. It's just fine margins. With a good window, you'll see us lifting trophies next season. I think we can win the league, mate. I would even go as far to say we can win the league. I really do. You know, I don't think we're that far away. And I think this league is poor, Mandem. I think this league is poor. I don't think this league is good at all. I really don't. I think the Premier League is at its weakest it's ever been. Absolutely. The goalkeeper had a little bit of a mare there. Bad control. He had to sort out his feet quickly. When Ronaldo's hovering around, you have to sort out your feet very, very quickly, of course, definitely. You have to sort out your team very, very quickly. So a couple of players I'm looking at in regards to Al-Nassr. I like the look of Nawaf Bushol. Of course, is a fullback. Can play right back, can play left back. You know, the goalkeeper for GAMBA OSAKA, Araki, I think is a good player as well. There's a couple of players there. And it's also important for us to look at the midfield as well. Al-Nassr, I saw him the last game, and obviously Garib. Garib is, I think I've been very impressed with Garib. I like the way he runs forward. He breaks the lines. He's more like a kind of a number 8. Really good. Absolutely. Yaya as well, guys. That player, have a look at him. There's a few players I've seen already since watching 2 games at Al-Nassr now. I've seen him and I think, yeah, really, really, really good. Free kick for Al-Nassr, played out by Simakan. It's on the wide now. Chance. Oh, it's a great header. Who headed the ball there? It was Martinez with the header, guys. It was Martinez with the header. Straight at the goalkeeper, though. Any other side of the goalkeeper, guys, that is 1-0. Any other side of the goalkeeper, that's going 1-0. Guys, absolutely. Of course, Inigo Martinez played for Barcelona, guys. So he's currently playing for, obviously, Al-Nassr. We all remember Inigo Martinez. He was very highly rated when he was playing for Barcelona. We were all looking at him, guys, before he moved to Barcelona, of course, guys. Guys, absolutely. He has been linked to a move back to Barcelona. He has been linked to a move back to Barcelona. He's still a wanted man. I like him. Can play defensive midfielder, fullback, both fullback positions, left back, right back. Another one, centre back. He can play. Good player. Good player. Wing back. Another one. So obviously signed for Barcelona, didn't he? He signed for Barcelona, didn't he? Obviously. So yeah, good player. Big guys, don't forget to smash a like on the video. If you guys can do that for me, that'd be great. Thank you, everyone who's joining me for this special watch along, of course. This Saturday evening chill along, of course, guys. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome aboard and welcome to some new football, guys, of course. Some new football. That's what it's all about. Absolutely. So Inigo Martinez, when we think about him, you think about like the guy he's a little bit old getting on now. He's 34 years old. And he had about 48 appearances for Barcelona. He's played 152 games for Athletic Bilbao. You know, he's got 21 caps for Spain all the way up until 2023. So, he is a very experienced. It's a corner to Al-Nassr here. It's a corner to Al-Nassr. Corner comes in. Cleared away well. Ephraim, the owners make some of our fans. We are miles away from challenge if we recruit it. Well, it's simple, exactly. You don't give billionaires an excuse. And that's one thing I would say. Do you know what I mean? Never give billionaires an excuse. Don't do that. You know what I mean? That's what I would say to everyone because they'll take it. I've never met a billionaire who called himself rich. I've never met a billionaire who said that I'm rich. Trust me, they don't do it. They never do it. I hate it when I've only met two. I hate it when they say that we are asking for too much when we have a similar lineup like that one at Sunderland. You see the same people crying that we don't have a good squad. How many players did Sunderland sign this summer as well? There you go. Exactly. You know what I mean? Incredible the way they've done business. We've just been so unlucky with owners, Mandem. We've been so unlucky with owners. It's unbelievable. Our ownership isn't great. João Felix looking to turn there. Can he get the ball? That's going to be a free kick to Al-Nassr in a dangerous position. That is prime Cristiano Ronaldo territory, guys. Prime Cristiano Ronaldo territory here. Can he bury one in the top corner? It'd be great to see Cristiano Ronaldo bury one in the top corner like he used to do at United, of course. They missed him, Martinez, in defense. Barcelona agrees out. Yeah, he was big for them. Thank you so much, Mandem. I really appreciate you. Thank you to the 14,000 subscribers. Really appreciate that. Guys, onwards and upwards. 14,000 we hit last week. Let's get up to 20,000. Let's see if we can get up to 20,000. That's what we need to do. If we get up to 20,000, then we can get obviously look at that 100,000 mark. I want that plaque on my shelf here, guys. I want that plaque, that 100,000 dedicated to the community. That's what we need. We need 100,000 subscribers, guys. And we're going to get there by hook or by crook. We're growing day by day. So really great to see you guys. Ronaldo standing over the free kick, guys, in prime Ronaldo territory. It's a weak one from Ronaldo. I thought he was going to hit it hard. I thought he was going to hit it over the wall. No, he hit it straight at the wall, guys. Simican here in defense. It's gone all the way back to defense, guys. I thought he was going to just bend it over the thing. Absolutely. Where do you see Ter Stegen going? He's clearly not wanting the Barca. I don't want him at Man United. That's one thing I would say, man. I think he's a bit. Ronaldo. Oh my goodness, it's going to come up to Mane hit the side netting. Ronaldo scuffed it and then Mane hit the side netting there. Oh my goodness me. Are Al-Nassr doing the same thing as they did the other day against Al Hilal, if we remember? The 1-1 draw, of course, massive game that was. Whoever winner takes all, basically, wasn't it? I do expect Al-Nassr to win the league, though, against Damak in a few days, guys. Yeah. Dabizaz, good afternoon, good evening. Bento is worse than Onana. That's not nice. I don't think anyone in world football is worse than Onana. Definitely not. You will reach Sal, no doubt about it. You deserve your hard work. Thank you so much, Ephraim. I appreciate you. I really appreciate you on the stream, my friend, every day. Thank you so much for your support. Kind words. It really means a lot. Thank you. We're gonna try and get there, of course. By hook or by crook. You see, with YouTube, it's all about momentum. It's all about momentum. You look at the 100,000, you think, wow, we're never gonna get there. Then it just takes something to just go and spin it around, and it just goes like in once. Do you know what I mean? It's happened to me. Happened to me this week. You know what I mean? So yeah, things can happen and stuff. But big up everyone who's supporting the channel, continues to support, and those people who've been supporting the channel since the beginning as well. You know, it really, really means a lot. You know, just to not forget, I've been around just over a year in regards to live content. So yeah, it's we've increased 15,000 subscribers since then. It's really good. You know, absolutely. Clearance there. Al-Nassr looking a little bit better now. They're looking better. João Neves, Ronaldo. They're looking a lot better than they were, guys. Garib. Passing it infield. Al-Nassr loses the ball. It's one back there. Cross comes in and it's held by the goalkeeper. Araki, the goalkeeper of Japanese side, Gamba Osaka. João Felix, not happy there. He wants the ball earlier. He said he wants the ball earlier there. Definitely. He wants the ball earlier, João Felix. In regards to Gamba Osaka, they've got a player named Jabali and Hamet, right? Hamet is a striker. Jabali is a striker as an attacking player. He's a Tunisian international. He's an attacking player, but Hamet plays up front. But Hamet is playing in defense today. A little bit surprised about that, guys. A player to keep an eye on for Gamba Osaka is Mito. He's a decent player. Low sense of gravity, very quick, skillful as well. Big up, Greg. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Is it possible to bring 37-year-old Robert Lewis to play a striker one season? No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a bad idea, Gregory. A really bad idea. He's 37 years old. He's going to require about 300,000. It's going to go on our FFP and our PSR. It's going to stifle the opportunity to sign younger players. Absolutely not, mate. And I think it's a very low IQ opinion as well. Anyone who says that, they don't have an IQ. Believe that. I think Mark Goldbridge said exactly the same as me. He said exactly the same as me. Big up, Danny B. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. I absolutely agree with him. I agree with him. Anyone who wants Robert Lewandowski, we're just going back to Cavani and Ibrahimovic days, ain't we? We're never going to move forward. We got to start rewriting chapters, guys, not reading the other chapters. I would rather as well exactly that, Danny B. I'd rather give Chido Obi a chance and players of that ilk. I mean, Lewandowski's not going to come to the Premier League and all of a sudden start playing. He has never played in the Premier League. It's going to be very difficult. It's going to be another free kick. No. Looked like a free kick on João Felix there. João Felix is not happy. That did look like a free kick in my opinion. He's not giving anything. Wow. He's not giving anything there. What a waste of a talent, João Felix. Do you think he's going to Atletico Madrid hindered his development? Probably. I think going to Chelsea hindered his development as well. Yeah, I'm talking in general, Gregory. I think that I've seen a few people who want him, Greg. I've seen him. I've seen a few people who want Lewandowski, and I can't believe it. They're just going off. They're just going off the name Lewandowski. They're going off the name Lewandowski. They're not really looking at things on a realistic level. Lower might go MLS. I think that'd be good for him. A bit like Ibrahimovic. You remember when he went MLS? I think that'd be good for him. Yeah. However, even the MLS now, and you're looking at the Saudi Pro League, and you're looking at these teams, they're better now. They're better. They're better now. And even in the MLS, there's a lot more pool of younger players coming through now. And you're starting to see it in the MLS. You're starting to see younger players coming through. They're starting to build their league properly with young players, with fresh, not just aging players going there for a last payday. Do you know what I mean? Or Twitter followers or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, still 0-0 between Al-Nassr and GAMBA OSAKA in the AFC Champions League 2 final, guys. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today, of course. Really appreciate it. Of course. Albert Noah Basal, it's gone back to the goalkeeper, Bento. Bento passes it out to Simikan. Simikan's looking good for me. I'll be honest. I mean, I like him. He's just giving away the ball there, but I do like Simikan. I think I like the look of this player. I think he's got ability. Definitely. Absolutely. And big up, guys. Don't forget to smash likes on the video. Danny B, big up, my friend. Yeah, a lot of MLS and Saudi bring youth South American prospects past couple of seasons. Yeah, it's a much more competitive league now than it was before. Chance. Oh, it's gone from Ronaldo. It's gone straight at the player. It hit the defender of GAMBA OSAKA. I think the defender was Kishimoto. It hit him right. It hit him right in front of him. If he weren't there, it would have been in the back of the net from Ronaldo. It nearly went in the back of the net from Ronaldo. Here's Mito, Machino. Jabali. He's passed it out wide here now. Yamashita. Jabali again. Jabali passes it infield. It's a great chance for them. And it's a goal for GAMBA OSAKA. GAMBA OSAKA have scored, guys. GAMBA OSAKA have scored. And it is Hamal. They've scored. Unbelievable. I told you he's playing in centre-back today, but he's actually scored a goal. My goodness me. GAMBA OSAKA have scored, guys. 1-0 to GAMBA OSAKA. Just when Al-Nassr were getting into the game, they've scored, guys. Unbelievable. That was a good finish. Very good finish. They're claiming offside. Some people, they're saying it was an offside. Bento had no chance there. They had no chance there. Let me have a look if it was offside. No, I don't think it was a great finish, but I don't think it's going to be offside, guys, in my opinion. It looked just about onside, if I'm being honest. Hamet with the goal, of course. Wow, wow, wow. There you go. 1-0 to Gamba Osaka, guys. 1-0 to Gamba Osaka. Humat with the goal. The experienced player, the striker, he's playing, like, they're still checking the goal, though. They are still checking the goal. The Al-Nassr are not happy with it. They're not happy with it. They're still checking the goal. It's a little bit slow, this one. They're still checking the goal. Ronaldo's having a word. Ronaldo, of course, had just a big chance just a few minutes earlier, about a couple of minutes earlier. It could be offside. Nah, looks onside as well, man. It looks onside to me. Just literally moved his foot at the right time. But it's a great finish by Hame. Obviously, very versatile, Hame. Reminds me of Dion Dublin. He could play centre-back and he could play up front as well. That was a proper finish, you know. Another journeyman, European journeyman, played in Sweden, amongst other countries, played around the world, of course. Another journeyman. It's a good finish from Hame. One 0 to Gamba Osaka. So Hame, he was born in Sweden to Turkish parents. So he was born in Sweden. He's made a career out of himself. Fair play. It's not easy to go to Japan. They're giving a goal, I think. No, goal is still going on. The check is still going on. Guys, this has been going on for about a couple of minutes now, 3 minutes. We're all supporting Al-Nassr today. I'm supporting Al-Nassr today. Yeah, it is a goal. It's a goal. Finally, they give the goal. It's quite clear, guys. We saw it first time. Me and Mandem saw it first time. It was onside. Good goal, good finish. Guys, 1-0 to Gamba Osaka. 33 minutes. It's going to open up the doors now. Hopefully, of course, here in Riyadh. Hopefully, it's going to open up the doors. Hamat after 30 minutes. So it took around 3.5 minutes for that check to happen. 3.5 minutes it took for that check to happen. Yeah. Goal kick. Anaki's going to take the goal kick here, guys. Iraqi is going to take the goal kick. Of course, Ronaldo won't be happy. He doesn't usually lose Champions League finals, does he? I know it's a Champions League 2, AFC Champions League 2, but he doesn't usually lose European finals, does he? Lost one with Man United, didn't we? Well, it lost one to win Man United against Barcelona in Rome, of course, as we remember. Of course. Guys. Al-Nassr looking to respond straight away, though. Should try and get that ball into the box. It's passed out wide. It's gonna. Oh, couldn't quite pass the cutback. Couldn't quite do the cutback. Nasser won the. Oh, it's going to be a throw in there. It's a throw in to Al-Nassr to Gamba Osaka. Yeah, a bit sloppy play there, to be honest with you. Little bit of sloppy play there. 10 minutes to half time. 1-0 to Gamba Osaka, courtesy of Hame. First goal in this game. So it's a throw into Gamba Osaka on the near side, near the corner flag in the Gamba Osaka half. Al-Nassr won't be happy with conceding that goal. I think they were just about getting into the game at that point, and then suddenly, boom. But Osaka got the ball again. They can't concede a second. Remember my prediction initially? My prediction was 2-2 initially. That was my prediction initially. It was 2-2 initially. But here they go again, Gamba Osaka. They got a chance. He's unmarked. Is that onside or offside? He didn't control it, Hame. It's going to be another one. Oh, it's just over. I think it was offside. It was definitely offside. Sal, would Japan be one of the more difficult countries for European players to adjust to due to the culture and off-field? It's a very difficult country to adjust to. I've been there. It's different culturally. You'll be surprised when I went there. When I went there, I was very surprised when I went there. Yeah, the way it is, it's a difficult country to adjust to. Very difficult. And I think what it is like you either like it or you don't. What I would say, you have to you have to embrace the culture, which is completely different to European culture. Different. And there is kind of a depressing feeling in the air for some reason. But there is. And I went to Osaka, I went to Nagasaki. I went to Hiroshima, I went to Kyoto, I went to Tokyo as well. And as I did some scouting at Tokyo FC, as people know. Guys, anyway, coming on the right-hand side. Mane on the right this time. Can he get the cross in? He does, and it's just cleared away. Ephraim. So who's the greatest captain in United's history for you? The greatest captain, Man United. For me, I'm going to be biased. I think it is Brian Robson. For me, he's one of the best. Obviously, I'm going to say Roy Keane mainly because I saw the end of Brian Robson's career. But I think Roy Keane mainly. Charlton was a good captain as well. Bobby Charlton, legend, of course. You can say, Bobby Charlton. You can say him because Bobby Charlton is the epitome of what Manchester United were. Do you know what I mean? He's what we are. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I would say about it. But Roy Keane's up there. Roy Keane won a treble. So, on the modern day, you would say Roy Keane. And, I know that people see him on television a lot and they don't respect him like that, because they see him a lot and they get used to him. But he's definitely a legend, as a captain. Mandem, yesterday there was a guy who was on Smoke on X. He said that people are giving up on heaven and Euro, yet they have 20-year-olds at this home and they still believe in them to be something one day. I don't know what the issue is with Heaven and Euro. What is this slander of these two young players? They are our future centre backs, right? Once we start playing them together, which we haven't done by the way, in a while. Once we start playing them together and we have consistency, they're going to build a partnership. What people think is that they expect Aiden Heaven to be Paolo Maldini at 20 years old. I actually think that Aiden Heaven's played very well. I don't think Euro's done badly either. But what we have to do is like what people don't understand. This is why they expose their lack of ball knowledge, is that they don't understand that young players are always going to be inconsistent, especially when they're not always in the side. So this is the thing. It's really, really mad. I love that clean Japan is, but you're right about the general sadness. Yeah, there is an air of general sadness in Japan. Yeah, I mean, I think if you're going to go to Japan, I would say don't go outside Tokyo. That's it. I mean, obviously, I had to do work and stuff like that. But, what I would say is, don't go outside Tokyo. You might want to go Kyoto, see the flowers and everything like that. You might want to go there. But other than that, yeah. And obviously, the divide in the age thing, the language thing is different. But older people, they speak a different language to the younger people and stuff. And you have to approach them different ways and all this stuff. Anyway, here comes Kobe Mainu. Not Kobe Mainu, sorry. Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane. Kobe Mainu, can you imagine? Why am I hearing that people slandering Heaven already? Because they're idiots, mate. They were slandering Dorgu a few months ago. They were slandering him. Now look, when Dorgu started playing and people saw his worth in the team, how good he was. It's crazy, man. It really is. That offside is very tight. Very, very tight. It's a difficult one. It's a grey area, isn't it? The thing with Japan is the majority of people just know going to work and going home. Yeah, they've adapted to the lifestyle, but for most, the repetitive may be so boring. Yeah, the work ethic is very, very large there. There is a lack of rest. There's more work than everything. That's why you get depression, and stuff like that. And that happens quite often over there. It is a thing over there with the depression and stuff like that. But in regards to sport, doing very well in the football. They are developing very well. Gamba Osaka are 1-0 up in this Champions League 2 tie. They'll be happy about that. Of course, Japan will be in the World Cup. Looking forward to seeing them. But they beat Germany the last World Cup, as we remember. They beat Germany in the last World Cup. So let's not forget about that as well. But here comes Gamba again. On the attack again. Their counter-attacking is quite effective. They're going for the counter-attack. Basically, they're workaholic, yeah. They're workaholics. They're playing well on the counter-attack here, Gamba. There we are. That's going to be a throw-in. That was a bit of a poor passage of play. Spoke too soon. We got 4 minutes to half time, guys. I spoke too soon. It's GAMBA OSAKA 1, Al-Nassr 0. We're literally 3 minutes from half time. 3 minutes from half time. One thing I noticed about, despite the attacking prowesses of Al-Nassr and the players that they've got, I watched them 2 games now, and I haven't really been impressed with their ruthlessness so far. When you got Sadio Mane, João Felix, Cristiano Ronaldo in this level of football, right? I expect more goals from them. They've even got Kingsley Coman on the bench, and Kingsley Coman played for Bayern Munich and teams like that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's crazy, to be honest. Here come Al-Nassr though, looking to equalize just before half time. It's in there into a good little back heel. It's a chance. Oh, it's wide. Was that Garib again? Oh, it's just wide. I thought it went in the back of that. Would have been a great goal. I thought it went in the back of the net there. Wow. I thought that went in the back of the net. I was about to celebrate. I was about to say, wow, what a strike. I was about to say that. But it's wide. He didn't get the bend on the ball quite. He hit it hard, but didn't get the bend on the ball. You know, it just quite didn't get the bend on the ball, unfortunately. Unlucky. Danny B. Under 21 Premier League final on now, lads. Don't forget. Big up, my friend. Is a Forest game starting a little earlier tomorrow than most games this season, or is it my imagination? Gregory, you know what? It felt like my imagination as well, because I looked at the line. It's actually kicking off at 12:30. You know, it's actually kicking off at 12:30 tomorrow. I couldn't believe it, because that will be 3:30 for me. So I'm delighted. I'm delighted it's an early kickoff, to be honest with you. 2 games left of the season, go guys. Absolutely. Absolutely. Big up, Danny B. Big up, my friend. Thanks for that. Cross comes in. They have decent football academies. You can tell the quality of football there, especially in the international scene, has improved because they have good work ethic from the academy up. But this is the difference, isn't it? This is what we're talking about. Do you know what I mean? Half time. No, it's 2 minutes to half time, guys. This is what we're talking about. The fact that, the work ethic of them, the work ethic of the Japanese in general is definitely. So when they put their head to something, they generally do well at it. And now they've started to get good at football. So yeah, there you go. Gore back from his loan spell. He's been an injury-prone Gore, of course, Dean Gore. It's 6 a.m. kickoff tomorrow for me. Wow. Are you going to be up, Gregory? Are you going to get up for it? It's very early, isn't it? I mean, you know what, Gregory? One thing is that you're going to get your revenge in the World Cup, because we will be up at 4 o'clock and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? We'll be up at 4 o'clock and whatnot. You know what I mean? I'm watching competitive football today, guys. Let's watch this competitive game. I'm doing my scouting mission. Big up everyone in the stream, though. Thank you everyone who's joining me, of course. And stick to the Stretford Post, guys. And let's not drag away people from the stream. Danny B. Yeah, it's 12:30 tomorrow. I really hope the scheduling improves next season. I do. Man United have played too much football. You know what I mean? And they play too much football at late times, you know. And for me, it's really hard because it's obviously 11 o'clock. You know what I mean? 11 o'clock, too much late kickoffs. I mean, it comes on at 11 o'clock and things like that. And I think we've got the record amount of times we played on a Monday night. I think we got the record amount of times. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we're just closing in on half time here, guys. Just closing in on half time. It's going to be a free kick to Al-Nassr. Oh, it's wide, just wide. They should have scored. Who was it? It was Simakan there. He could have got, if he got that on target, that's 1-1 all day long, guys. I don't know how he's missed that. Wow. He just needed the touch. Did he get the touch and did he go wide? Ronaldo took it from him. Ronaldo took it off him. Simakan was going to head it in. Ronaldo was about to take it. I don't think Simakan is going to say anything to him, though. But he took it from him. Mate, there's going to be a bit of injury time because obviously the VAR. They always make our fixtures difficult. Yeah, they do. Yeah, it was Ronaldo. That was us. I'd have to skip your morning show, Sal, but to be awake for the game. So I'll probably miss the first half tomorrow. No problem, Gregory. Thanks for letting me know. It's fine. You have a good sleep, my man. I will be live for the watch along. Of course, Nottingham Forest against Man United. On the only place to watch it, Stretford Post. Oh, just wide. Good strike. Good strike, that was. It was João Felix, I think it was. No, it wasn't. That was a better strike than his last one, to be honest with you. It was a much better strike than his last one. So we only got about 1 minute to go, guys, of this first half. 1-0 to GAMBA OSAKA at the moment. Throw in. We're looking at half time here. We're looking at for half time here. So 1-0. Yeah, we've only got 20 seconds. They might as well get it in the box, Anas. You might as well get it in the box. Martinez on the ball. Pass out wide to Sadio Mane. Might as well get it in the box. João, come on. João Felix. Mane, chance. And they're doing too much there. They're doing way too much. They should have just shot there. It's going to be half time. It's going to be half time, guys. Yeah, it is half time, guys. It's GAMBA OSAKA 1, Al-Nassr 0 in this game, guys. Goal courtesy of Hamet, guys. A great strike, guys. And now they got it all to do. Al-Nassr here. They got it all to do, guys. GAMBA OSAKA 1-0 up. Not happy. They're not happy. They're not happy, Al-Nassr. Absolutely not. They're not happy with something. Osaka had been beating them in the previous in the ACL. Yeah. Danny B, don't take people from the stream, mate. Don't take people from the stream. Always be the last message you send, Danny B. I know people know. Don't come here to take people to the stream, guys. Like this stream and add this stream on, or you're not coming back, guys. Guys, support the Stretford Post if you're here, and don't come in here trying to drag people away from the stream, guys. Thank you very much. Yeah, but you're dragging people away from it by saying, the guys, it's on, Danny B. Don't do that, Danny B. I'm warning you, man. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. I like you, man. Don't do that. We know it's on. We know it's on. I've got it on as well on another window on the MUTV. Right. Anyway, we move on, guys. 0-0. Anyway, it's half time here. It's not about that. It's about dragging people away. It's on, guys. It's on. Not everyone's got two things open. Big up everyone, though. It doesn't matter. Anyway, big up everyone. Hope you're all doing well, guys. It's 1-0 to Anas. Anyway, I have to do this watch along. I should put my glasses on and go to sleep. Oh. There you go. You could do a watch along like that. Have you noticed people are wearing those red glasses now? They're wearing those red glasses and stuff like that. Like, you know, someone said that it's better for your eyes. Those red tinted glasses. You know what I mean? Someone said it's better for your eyes. Yeah, I'm not going to wear them. I think they look stupid. That's the thing. There's a few people that wear them. I will be keeping an eye on the under 21s, guys. Don't worry about it. I've got Memu TV, and I will be keeping an eye on the under 21s. However, I'm not too interested in this game because I've already done the youth football last week, the final of the youth team already at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? Already done it. So not really interested at the moment. The blue ones, there's red ones as well. There's red ones as well. There are red ones as well. There's red. I think it's red or pink. The golf is on too, in case anyone wants a nap. Big up, Gregory. It's quite an exciting game. I don't know if you're watching this game. I don't know if everyone's got access to it, but it's a really good game. 1-0. I'm watching Cristiano Ronaldo, mate. It's only going to be so many times you're going to see Cristiano Ronaldo playing live, guys. Remember that. You know what? I know people who Man United fans, right, who watched George Best and watched him live, and they said that a lot of the highlights from George Best wasn't captured because there was no TV. A lot of the time there wasn't no TV, and we've only seen glimpses of what George Best was. So I think it's important that whilst players are around, rather than watching Dean Gore, he's never going to make it at Man United, we watch Cristiano Ronaldo. Absolutely. Absolutely. Don't think we'll be watching the golf here. I haven't watched golf in my life. Yeah, guys, what this channel is about, we're building Stretford Post, right? This is how you become. This is how you grow, guys, as a community. Do you know what I mean? You support everything we all do. And that's what we do, guys. We support everything on this channel. Great to have everyone here who's supporting the channel. Big up Ephraim and people like that, dedicated to Stretford Post, of course, guys. Really good. Thank you so much, everyone who's come in. And great things are happening with this channel as well, guys. So keep it locked, guys. Absolutely. And support the movement. Absolutely. Have no interest in watching Dean Gore kick a ball. Absolutely none. Absolutely none. That guy's never going to make it at Man United. At the end, that's it. Simple as that. I'm no interest in these guys. Only interested in tomorrow. I've done the watch along for the youth team. I saw JJ Gabriel. I saw Jim Freites, and I saw Kukunki, and I saw these players are the future of Man United. I saw Chido Obi. These are the future of Manchester United. At the end of the day, and yeah, they got a little bit overwhelmed in that game. All right. It's just like what Mark Goldbridge says, isn't it? Because you never know with these players, isn't it? When the youth teams and stuff. They've been showing some of Ronaldo's games over this area, but not here. Not the cup finals. Yeah, they've got a few. It's good to watch, though. It's good to watch, and I would urge people to watch it. You know what I mean? I would urge people to watch it if they can, because it is history here. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about history here. This is why. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. Absolutely. Yeah, Ephraim. Yeah, we missed Cristiano Ronaldo when he stopped playing. We did, yes. Exactly that. We will. No, but we didn't want to watch Cristiano Ronaldo because we wanted to see Dean Gore kick a ball. There is word about Chido Obi Martin, by the way, of the under 18s guys. There is word about Obi Martin might make the squad before the end of the season. He might get into the team. Apparently, there's word that he might even be in the bench tomorrow. So that's interesting. That's interesting. If he does make the bench tomorrow, that's interesting. That is very interesting. Would like to see him given a chance. Definitely, I would like to see him given a chance. It's easier for me to watch English League One game than the FA Cup matches here. You can't watch FA Cup matches, Gregory. I don't think you're missing much, my friend. I don't think you're missing much, Gregory, about the FA Cup. The FA Cup, I watched the FA Cup final here. Did you watch the FA Cup final, Gregory? The FA Cup final was incredibly boring. I watched it. It was so boring. It was unbelievable. My goodness me, it was so boring. You know what I mean? I couldn't believe how boring it was. You know what I mean? I couldn't believe how boring it was. It's one of the worst finals I've ever seen. I had someone message me and saying, "Oh, FA Cups are always boring." No, they're not. They're not always boring. FA Cups are not always boring. Do they watch football? I wonder. I really wonder. Danny B. It is probably one of the worst finals I've ever seen. Definitely, I've seen some poor finals. I mean, Man United against Chelsea. I think it always involves Chelsea for some reason. I don't know why, but there was Man United against Chelsea when we lost 1-0 courtesy of Drogba. You remember the Wembley final, the first one at Wembley, the new Wembley, when Drogba scored that goal, the 1-0. That was awful, that game. Nothing as bad as this. Nothing as bad as this. Gregor, I've hexed into a network to see the you are dodgy as hell, Davizas. I know you're dodgy as hell. I know Davizas is dodgy. I'm only joking, guys, by the way. You got to know when to take a laugh. You guys, I'm joking. Yeah, look, it's not easy to get all the football anyway. Where I am, I'm lucky because obviously in the UAE, they show every game, everywhere, basically, you know, which I'm lucky. So it gives me a chance to see other teams and stuff. Sometimes I like to take a break. You take a break, you see other teams, and, you know, you escape from the norm sort of thing, you know. I'm also on a scouting mission, by the way, a secret scouting mission, guys. I'm on a secret scouting mission for Manchester United. I wonder who I'm looking at. It's not Cristiano Ronaldo. Who's this guy, Cristiano Ronaldo, playing up front for Al-Nassr? Huh? Just waiting for the second half to start, guys. Yeah, I think GAMBA OSAKA have got Al-Nassr's number at the moment. It just goes to show you it's not all about star names. It's about a team, isn't it? You need to build a team. It's not just about building star names, bringing star names in. You know, you need to bring a team. You need to build a team and stuff. And I don't think they're building a team. Let me just have a look at something. 1 second. Big everyone who's joined me today. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today. I really appreciate it, though. I really do. I do appreciate it. Thank you, everyone who's here today. Really, really appreciate it, of course. It's longer extended halftime break. Yeah, big up everyone in the stream. Dabby's ass. Worst final, Inter versus PSG. Nothing comes close. What? No way. That was quite entertaining. It was funny seeing Inter Milan being torn apart. Dabby's ass. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. Inter Milan being torn apart. That was absolutely hilarious. You know, 5-0, wasn't it? 5-0. Imagine playing the final and losing 5-0 in a Champions League final. Oh, my goodness. Unbelievable. Why even get there? You're better off not getting there. I watched that final and I felt that Inter Milan, they were scared. They were scared that game. They didn't want to play. They didn't play their normal game. I watched it. They capitulated. They capitulated. You know, absolutely capitulated. Don't forget, guys, we have the World Cup this summer, and I will be doing, hopefully, be doing the majority of the games, of course, guys. So we will be up here with Gregory, guys, up to the early hours, of course. Up to the early hours. Let me just see this. Waiting for the second half to start, guys. Just waiting it. Just it's a little bit extended now. Just waiting for the second half to start, guys. Could go to extra time, of course. I'm keeping an eye on the under 21 guys. Banter aside, I'm keeping an eye on the under 21s as well. Who has MUTV these days? Does anyone have MUTV? I don't think anyone choosing to anyway. The only way you watch MTV like is friendly games and these kind of things, isn't it? So all to do for Al-Nassr here in the AFC Champions League 2 final, guys. All to do. Gamba Osaka 1-0 up. Gamba Osaka look very efficient. Great on their counter-attack. Definitely the wing play. Definitely. Dabazas, you got an annual membership. Yeah, it's only about $5 for a year, isn't it? Is it $10 for a year? Yeah. I think I've still got mine as well. I think I have. I don't really tune into it. It's Glazonomics for me. The only time I tune into it is when it's the games are on. It's a Glazer thing. It's a Glazer thing, man. It's run by them. You know, they censor opinion on there, which I don't like. There used to be a call-in show, and someone was talking about the Glazers, and they cut him off. I thought that's enough of me with this. Enough with this. Like, I'm not even going to tune. I'm not going to tune into this anymore. Yeah, I mean, because they don't give a voice to the real Man United fans. Do you know what I mean? So that's what irritates me. You know. I will be there to your format of the World Cup. I will be there. Do you like this format of the World Cup? The 48 teams? No, not when good teams the good teams are not participating. I think there's going to be a lot of nothing matches. You know, when you've got teams like Italy at the World Cup and teams like Haiti, Italy are not at the World Cup. And you've got teams like Haiti at the World Cup. I know it's like, you know, you have to have everyone, but God, blimey, goodness me. Dabizas, yeah, also on YouTube and members only. Yeah, it was better during the Sir Alex period. It was, yes, but until the Glazers took over, it was. It became anyway. Second half has kicked off, guys. We're underway here in this final, guys. Don't forget to smash a like if you don't mind, guys. If you can do that for me, 100%, Danny B, 100%. It used to be a good vibe, MUTV. It used to be a good feeling about MUTV when we used to have it. It used to be more expensive then. It used to be like £5-6 a month. It used to be a lot more expensive then. Obviously, I like Paddy Crerand and I like all these legends. I do like them, you know, but there's a couple of people in there I really can't stand. You know, I think they're a big problem. Absolutely. There is a streaming service on Amazon Prime here, which includes English League One game. They have had a fair bit of football. In the UAE, where I am, I can watch everything, even National League. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy how you think about it. Everything on one platform, $20. Amazing, isn't it? Champions League, Europa League, Turkish League, Saudi League, League One, League Two, League Three, League One, League Two. Sorry, no League Three, National League. Anyway, here comes João Felix on the ball. Just got tackled there in time by the defender. It was dedicated channel on air too, and now it's heavily bloated and commercialized. Yeah, I know. I don't mind the commercials because obviously the commercials pay for the channel, don't they? Obviously the people pay for the channel more, but the more adverts they get, the more ridiculous it gets, and they try and blag you with the youth football and stuff. When I can get access to the youth football anyway. Anyway, here comes Mane with a cross. It's going to be a corner to Al-Nassr here. It's a corner to Al-Nassr. Mane with a cross. Big up, Greg. Greg, where have you been in the world? Tell me the countries you've been to, mate. Let me know. You seem like a well-seasoned gentleman. I want to see what countries have you been to in the world, Gregory? Gregory's a coveted member of Stretford Post, of course, supports the channel. Thank you so much. João Felix is going to be taking a corner for Al-Nassr here, guys. They need something. No, it's going to be a foul. No, it's not a foul. It's not a foul. Believe it or not, I'm next to Saudi Arabia. I've never been to Saudi Arabia. Exactly that, Gregory. Exactly that. I've been to Qatar. Do you think Al-Nassr should get a better goalkeeper? No, I think he's good. I like him. I think he should be Man United's new number 2. What are you talking about? I don't like Ter Stegen. He's worse. I've never liked Ter Stegen. I think he's overrated. Absolutely overrated, my friend. Absolutely overrated. I've never rated him. Never seen him make a great save. Manuel Neuer is retired from international football, so it'd be interesting to see Manuel Neuer, the goalkeeper, should I say, of Germany in the summer. Yeah, Manuel Neuer is retired. Interesting one. Who's going to be the Spanish goalkeeper? If Raya is the best goalkeeper in the world, he should start for Spain, right? If Raya is the best goalkeeper in the world, he should start for Spain. I bet he doesn't start for Spain. I bet Kepa goes ahead of him. I honestly think that Le Mans is going to be the best. Honestly. All over Western Europe, Central America, Mexico, Japan, as I mentioned, and Argentina. Always wanted to go to Argentina. You know what I want to do in Argentina? I want to watch River Plate against Boca Juniors. It's always sold out, that one. River Plate against Boca Juniors. It's always sold out. Anyone watching Eurovision tonight? Oh, my goodness me. We've had it all now, Nikki. Mane on the ball. He's lost it. My goodness, he's done too much there again. Mane hasn't had a good game today. The Eurovision Song Contest. No, thank you. No, thank you, mate. I passed. Mane's he's lost his pace, man. He's lost an edge of pace. That's going to be a corner. It's a corner to Al-Nassr. Greece. I forgot the week I spent in the Greek islands one summer. Oh, that week, Gregory. I'm sure you fit that week in. I'm sure it was a very nice week. Anyway, corner for Al-Nassr here. Another corner, of course. Another set piece for Al-Nassr. Ronaldo's waiting in the wings. Felix. Cross comes in. Martinez, I think, across the ball. Felix was waiting for it. Nothing goes. Nothing goes. Nothing goes. Takiri hit the ball out. Simkin. Here we go. Throw into Al-Nassr here. Don't forget to watch along tomorrow, guys. Between Man United and Nottingham Forest. I will be here in the morning, though, for Breaking Dawn, of course. Don't forget that as well, guys. We'll be here live here, guys, every single morning without foul. And we got, obviously, the watch along between Man United. An early kickoff for Man United at last, guys. 3:30 for me. 3:30 for me. That is an early kickoff. We know what you're all about, Gregory. We all know what you're all about. It's going to be a throw-in. No, Gamba OSAKA. Good start to the second half for Al-Nassr here. They need to be more clinical, though. I've noticed that they are not clinical at all. They do get into positions, but they don't capitalize on those positions, guys. Right, we've got about 39 minutes to go with this game. It's 1-0 to Gamba OSAKA. He caught him in the face. He caught Charles Felix in the face there, didn't he? Mane looking for the run. It's cleared away. It's big up everyone in the stream. Thank you everyone who's joining me today. Really appreciate you all, of course. Don't forget to smash a like, guys, and thank you for supporting the channel. Really appreciate it. Japan has some of the underrated gems. We should scout a few from here. I mean, especially the international ones. They do very well. I don't know why we don't. I think we are. We're looking at the one from Leeds, isn't it? Tamako or something like that is his name. We're looking at the one from Leeds, but we don't do nowhere near enough original scouting, which basically means scouting at the source. So scouting in actual J League, going to Japan, having a look and looking in the J League. We don't actually do that. We're very lazy. That's the thing. You see teams like Leeds and teams like that, and Everton and that they were scouting places like that to get a bargain, but we won't. No. There's an academy for a team called S Pulse. I think they're in the Korea or Japan, and they're brilliant. They produce a lot of good players. Yokohama. Uriah Reds. A couple of good players there. I'm watching this one now, and I say it against GAMBA OSAKA here, guys. They got to do something. Al-Nassr, if they're going to stay in this, if they're going to win this tournament, and they've got to try and equalize. I just don't see them as a danger up front. The substitute, though, isn't he, Dabizas? Kang is good. I like him. Again, like what I would say about it is that why do we go after players that are already at big clubs? Like, why didn't we scout them before? Why didn't we scout them before, like before he went to PSG, if you know what I mean? Like, like cutting out that middleman sort of thing. Cut out the middleman and go to the source, Why didn't we do that? I don't know. Because then obviously we buy Kang now, it's going to be obviously a lot of money, isn't it? It's going to be like obviously extortionate because he's already playing in Europe. And this is what I'm talking about, We were lucky with Jason Park because when we signed Jason Park, we signed him from PSV. He didn't really go, he weren't really at a massive club in Holland, but weren't at a massive club. It's a substitution for Al-Nassr here, guys. Saad is coming off. I thought Saad has done pretty well. And Angelo is coming on. Yeah, it's competing with Karius Kilo. Yeah, it's difficult. I know. It's just what I'm talking about is the fact that why didn't we scout him before he went to PSG? Do you know what I mean? This is what I'm talking about. Why can't we scout in Asia? Why can't we scout in South Korea and Japan and places like that? I don't understand why we don't do that. Mandem. But on a real talk, why has football declined so much? Today's game was awful. These days, if you get a result, that's all that matters, not the style of play. Yeah, it has, mate. Thank Arsenal and teams like that for that, man. Thank Arsenal and teams like that for that kind of play. People are finding a way anyway to play. They, just to try and win games. But it's not sustainable. This type of play won't last, and that it will end up crumbling away, and then people will go back to the default the way to play. Lately, I've been yearning for places with less tourists, more difficult than you might think, travelers. Yeah, it's difficult. Yeah, very difficult to find places with less tourists because a lot of the nice places are tourist places, isn't it? There are the hidden gems, isn't it? There are hidden gems. It's very difficult to find places without tourists. I like hotels, guys, who don't have no kids hotels. No kids in the hotel. You can get hotels like that because then you have like clean pool, clear pool for yourself and a bit of quiet. That's what I like. You can get those like sort of package deals and stuff where you got your own little beach, your own little thing and stuff like that as well. There's a couple in Italy. if you go down there. There is a couple in Italy and stuff. Al-Nassr need to do something, guys. Otherwise, they're going to lose this Champions League, AFC Champions League 2 game by a goal to nil if they do not equalize. They are losing this game. They need to do something about it. No one is really turning up today. I haven't seen much of Sadio Mane, João Felix, or Cristiano Ronaldo today. They've all had a bit of an off day today so far. Gamba OSAKA look like less names in Gamba OSAKA's team, by the way. Less names, but more efficient. Here's Angelo for Al-Nassr, though. Looking to change that. Already made a good impact on the ball. Is Angelo as a substitute. Oh, good little ball. Mane gets the ball. Can he get the ball in the box? Oh, it's a corner. Switzerland is crowded. Europe is crowded, yeah. But Switzerland, it depends where you go. Which part did you go, Dabizas? Good little back heel from João Felix there. Corner comes in and it's gone wide. Guys, we've got about half an hour to go in this game. It's 1-0 to Gamba OSAKA. At the moment, I don't really see any developments in regards to Al-Nassr scoring. It's hard to believe with Cristiano Ronaldo and João Felix up front. Anyway, Shutu and Akunkuki is coming on for Japan. Shutu. Even I go down south to the Costa Rica, there are tourists everywhere. Almost visited Uruguay, same problem. I think the fact is it's just an overpopulation thing. I think the world is getting overpopulated. Maybe, you know, that's the thing. Zurich, been there a couple of times. Dabizas is the businessman. That's a business city, isn't it? Dabizas, you need to go to like Basel or something like that. Go to the mountains. Go to Interlaken or something. Dabizas, I know there's tourists there, but I think Chile has less tourists. Yeah, because it's far away. Far away, isn't it? Argentina as well. Depends where you go. Big up, Rajat. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, man. It's far away, isn't it? Chile's right at the other side of the world, man. What do you mean when they refer to AFC Champions League 2? Don't understand. So it's basically the Europa League of Asia in the simplified version. So basically, whoever wins this, it's like a Europa League of Asia, gets into the Champions League, AFC Champions League Elite. So they'll be in the Champions League next season. So basically that, unless you qualify for the league. So it's a bit like Europe, but they called it the Champions League 2. So it's basically the second one. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. It's basically like the Europa League. That's basically what it is. So yeah, it's the final of the Europa League. Let's just say it's the final of the Europa League today, and Cristiano Ronaldo's in the final of the Europa League. Gregory, there are 8.3 billion people in the world now instead of 4 billion population when we grew up. So it's amazing, isn't it? There was this rapper, right? You know, they have rap battles, right? You know, rap battles, right? And there was this Chinese rapper, and he was having a rap battle with this other gentleman from America. And one of the lines went like this, right? He said, there's over 4 billion people in China, and he still couldn't go platinum. Oh, God. Here come, close. People talk about crowded. Have you ever been to Santorini in Greece? Goodness me, you can't even enjoy it. The scenes, of course, it's so bad. I've heard about this, man. Me and my wife have always thought about going to Santorini, and we've always been put off by the rumors that it's too hilly, there's too many people, it's too crowded, and stuff like that. Obviously, when you look at Google, it looks amazing, doesn't it? You know, it looks amazing. I have found the final is live. No YouTube. It's not on YouTube, my friend. No, it's not on YouTube, my friend. Most bill plates are usually the most crowded, yeah. But you can find hidden gems, that is us. You can find hidden gems. You have to look for them, don't you? You have to look for them. Gamba, Al-Nassr looking for a free kick there. Nothing given. Very solid, Gamba OSAKA. Very solid team. Exactly, Raja. Watching 2 games now. I watched them against Al Hilal, and I watched them today. I have not seen any clinical. Remind me of Man United sometimes. I'm not seeing any clinical play from them. Not ruthless enough, in my opinion. Definitely not. Guys, we're getting into the latter stages of the game. I want to thank everyone who's joined me so far. I really appreciate you all. Don't forget to smash a like on the video whilst we're in here, guys. We got 27 minutes to go. Mane has been poor an entire match. He doesn't look fit, Dabisas, does he? He doesn't look fit at all. You know, we know how good Mane is. He just doesn't look like it. Been on the shawarmas, mate. When you go to Saudi Arabia, you ain't got that intensity of the Premier League, have you? With the training and stuff like that. I mean, Irfan. In Mauritius, there's no YouTube. I'm waiting now, no YouTube. Really? In Mauritius, there's no YouTube. Is it that deep in Mauritius? They don't have YouTube in Mauritius. I thought they only had. I thought it was only China who didn't have YouTube. All right, it's Mauritius as well. Wow, didn't know that. Keep that in mind. And the pics online and what I see is there's different calls of the large crowd. All I see with Santorini is like a big long line, a hill, and a downwards hill and an upwards hill. And there's people who rent those apartments near the coast and things like that, which I think you have to do. They have their little private pools and things like that. I think that's something you have to do. I think you have to rent a private pool and an apartment, you know, sort of thing. And then you can overlook the sea. I think that's the best thing to do in Santorini. But obviously, it's going to be difficult to get there. Once you get there, you sit and relax, you know. But obviously, it's a very beautiful place. That's why people go, isn't it? But obviously, they look at it and they think, you know, it's a famous place. It's like Venice, isn't it? You know, Venice. It's beautiful, but it's, you know, it's crowded. But, you know, you go there because it's unique. Raja, coach needs to bring Coman off the bench because they need a goal. But I'm surprised he's not on. You got an experienced player like Kingsley Coman on the bench and he hasn't played him. It's weird. It's strange. You know what I mean? It really is. You got an experienced player on the bench. Keep an eye on the Man United under-21s, guys. Let me know the score of our Man United under-21s, banter aside, by the way. Let me know the Man United under-21 scores, guys, if you can do that for me. Keeping an eye on this. And number 23 is coming off, guys. The one of the main players so far. Kingsley Coman is on now. Kingsley Coman is on the pitch now. Ironman's coming off. He's not happy about that. And Garib. But Ironman's not happy at all. He's coming off. He's not happy with the manager. You know, there's a little bit of division here. Coman and Salim is coming on. Welcome, Salim. He's coming on the pitch. I heard Salim's a very good player. Salim should play for Man United. Irfan, no, I'm watching the final on YouTube. He's live in Mauritius. Oh, okay, got ya. What, the Man United one under 21? Coleman's coming in. They must have listened to you, Rajat. Danny B. I told you, Danny B. You don't listen to me, do you? I knew it would be. I was bored at my wits that under 18s. I was disappointed, actually. I didn't think Man United turned up in the under 18s, so I'm still very disappointed by that. You know. Gregory, Sal, tell me something you love about the UAE. Multiculturalism, no violence, no aggression, peace, quiet, opportunity, and lifestyle in general. 360 days a year, it's sunny. You know, like with the UAE, it's just a great place to be. You know, it's a great place to be. It's a really nice place to be. You know. And I would advise it to anyone to come here. I would advise people to visit. You know, obviously, a lot of people talk about Dubai. They talk a lot about Dubai, but I would advise people to check out Abu Dhabi. Definitely, check it out. Yeah, and everyone speaks English, by the way, Greg. So it's fine. You can obviously. Dabizaz, corpse in sports car like those NFS games. What's that? Cops in sports cars. You don't really see cops in sports cars, my friend. No, unfortunately. I know that's just a stereotype. Chance, is it a penalty? Oh, it was a chance for Al-Nassr there. No, it's not a penalty, but it was right close to the play there. It was a shot. They're defending really well, GAMBA OSAKA here. Really impressed with their defending. You do see nice sports cars, though, WSS, but you mainly see 4x4s, like 4x4s, Jeeps, and things like that more than anything else. They're more obsessed with Jeeps, especially where I am in Abu Dhabi. You do see the odd sports car, though, if you go to Dubai and things like that. You know, Dubai is more of the show-off place. Abu Dhabi is more like a peaceful place, more of a peaceful place, more of a. It's maintained its culturalism, but it's still modern as well, and that's the thing. You know, I would visit both of them. Wait, you're not in Dubai. I'm sorry, I had that wrong. I'm in Abu Dhabi, Gregory. You know Abu Dhabi? I know you do, but you know what I would say is that Abu Dhabi is more of a thriving place. I mean, you don't see Dubai with owning a football team, do you? Like Man City, for example. You know. Do you think Osaka, a good defensive team, in my opinion, good counter-attacking team, in my opinion? Welton's coming on, the Brazilian, for GAMBA OSAKA. And they're a good counter-attacking team. They're a good attacking team. But I'm really impressed with their defensive line so far. They're really playing well. Abu Dhabi, yeah. Abu Dhabi. My friend Ayo Beats, he released a song, right, called Abu Dhabi. It's like dabbing, right? He released it and he filmed it in Dubai. Ridiculous. But yeah, Abu Dhabi means Abu Dhabi. He got a good backing on that. Actually, got a couple of shakes in the video and things like that. He got a good backing on that one. I was supposed to go to Shebara Resort in Saudi, but the time flights were constantly being cancelled because of this conflict. Yeah. It's not a full-out war yet. It's a conflict. Bit of tit for tat at the moment. Just hopefully it stays that way. Do you know what I mean? You know. We just hope for peace. That's what we hope for. That's all we want. We just want to live our lives. That's what everyone wants. Just live their lives and be left alone by corporate bigots with suits. It was potentially penalty check, full VR, going to check. Yeah, they didn't give it, did they, Rajat? You know. That is us. Let's see if it jinx. Osaka's defense is the best. Now we wait. I think it's a magnificent defense, that is us so far. What I'm seeing, they are really defending, but that was a foul on Simican. I'm really seeing a decent defense from GAMBA OSAKA here. I really am. Guys, we've got 19 minutes left of this game. We are almost at full time. 1-0 to GAMBA OSAKA. Al-Nassr are very, very desperate to get a goal. They need one goal to, it would take it to extra time. I just can't see it happening, though. I can't see it happening. I think GAMBA have got this. They've had a couple of chances, Al-Nassr, but they've just the way that GAMBA are defending at the moment is really good. I can't see them conceding the goal. Nice little flick there. It's going to go to Ronaldo. Ronaldo, he's losing the ball there. Ronaldo's not had a good game either, has he? Lucky there is time if someone will tie it is going to be Ronaldo. Yeah, Ronaldo, turn and shot, goal. That's what Ronaldo does, isn't it? Chance. Ronaldo, no. It's Mane here. Mane with a shot. Straight at the goalkeeper. Straight at the goalkeeper. It's a big chance for Al-Nassr there. Yeah, it's a big chance. Yeah, Ronaldo's not used to losing finals. It's very rare that Ronaldo loses finals, isn't it? It's GAMBA OSAKA though on the attack. They got a man over here. They got a chance here, and they've given away the ball. They're giving away the ball. Yeah, that was a chance. Spot on. These senseless conflicts keep disrupting the peace, and it's really affecting people's lives. Mandem, yeah, it does. One thing I said is that don't let 79, 80-year-olds, decide the world. Don't decide what the future of the world. You know, younger people should be in charge, not 80-year-olds who have, it won't affect them. You know what I mean? That's the thing. That's what I would say about it. You know, these people 80, 90 years old, you know, wanting a little bit of history. So they go into the history books and things like that. And that's what they want before they hit the bucket. And I think they need to stop that. You know, have you noticed the Italian prime minister, the Spanish prime minister, the prime minister as well? They're all both young and they're both going opposite. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, because they know it's going to, they're young enough to witness what could happen. Al-Nassr should be fast passing and going into the box. They are giving away possession cheaply. Absolutely, Dabizas. I agree. Absolutely. They need to do something, though. The crowd have gone very quiet now. They need to do something. They've had a bad week so far. They're going to, for me, they're going to win the league. And I'm barring something incredible. If they lose to Damak, you know, it's going to be peak for them. There's an injury here for Al-Nassr. It's going to be peak for them. They got 15 minutes to go, guys. They got 15 minutes to go, Al-Nassr. If they're going to say something from this game, it's like the 1-1 draw derailed these guys. It was a ridiculous goal, though, they conceded, wasn't it? 15 minutes gone. You know, 15 minutes to go in this game. It was a ridiculous goal they conceded. It was literally in the 98th minute. It was about to blow the whistle. And I think the goalkeeper, I know I was joking about the goalkeeper earlier. The goalkeeper's awful. I know. But it was a terrible mistake from the goalkeeper that let that go in. It was an awful mistake from the goalkeeper. I'm looking at this manager. I generally don't like this manager. This manager's just thrown the clipboard on the floor. He ain't very inspiring for me as a manager. He never has been, this Jesus guy. He's never been one of my favorite managers. He's been around the block. He's been around, that manager, believe it or not. Been around. Should I do a watch along for the Eurovision Song Contest? My goodness, guys, have you seen that? Film based around the Eurovision Song Contest with Will Ferrell in it? Not Will Ferrell. What's his name? The other guy, the comedian. It's really funny. Man United moving in a good way in the transfer. Let's hope so, mate. Let's hope so. Let's hope we get the deals done. There's a lot of talk at the moment. It's about getting the deals done, isn't it? Man United have to get the deals done, you know. And once we get the deals done, I mean, I want to enter the season next season being enthusiastic and excited rather than feeling a bit, you know. Yeah. That's not terribly professional throwing a clipboard down. It's not very inspiring, Gregory. Thank you. It's not very inspiring. You don't do that. You don't, you know, look, that's childish petulance. You know, you're meant to be, you know, as a manager. Oh, chance, hit the post. Hit the post for Al-Nassr. There's a good strike there. I think it was, who was it who shot that ball? Was it Martinez? It was a good strike there. Hit the post. Yeah, as a manager, you're meant to be the representation of calmness. You're meant to be the one who's being calm. You know, the one who's calm and composed. Definitely. He hit the post there. Not Kevin Hart. What's the other guy? Not Will. What's the other guy? Comedian. Not Will Hart. Not Hart. It's about the Eurovision Song Contest. It's funny. Let me find out what it is. And I urge you guys to watch it. It's so funny. You have to watch it. Eurovision Song Contest film. Yeah, it's called The Story of Fire Saga, right? Eurovision Song Contest, The Story of Fire Saga. Will Ferrell. It is Will Ferrell. It is Will Ferrell. Yeah, it's Will Ferrell. Thing is also in it. Pierce Brosnan's also in it. Demi Lovato. They're in it. But it's called Eurovision, The Song of Fire Saga. One of the most funniest films you'll ever see. One of the most funniest films you'll ever see. It's a great shot. Yeah, it was Joao Felix who took the strike and hit the post. It was a great shot. It's a lackluster game for them, absolutely. Like, how can you go to a Europa League final and don't turn up? I mean, we've been there, mate. We went there last season, didn't we? Tottenham Hotspur. We all remember Tottenham Hotspur, don't we? The manager should be the steady leader. The players look to that. Yeah, for own guidance. If you see your manager having a nervous breakdown on the touchline, you know, everyone's going to be like, look at him. Like, why is he panicking for? Look at Alex Ferguson, how he is. You know, when he used to manage in the Champions League final and everything like that. I would urge people to watch that film, definitely. It's one of the funniest films you'll see. You know, Al-Nassr pulling a United in the Europa League final. Yeah, 1-0 as well, by the way. 1-0 as well. Oh, this cramp business, it gets on my nerves. It really does. How do these players get cramped? They're meant to be training and stretching before the game. For goodness sake, how do they get cramped? You're meant to train and stretch before the game. Great strike from João Felix, though. But what this demonstrates is that star names isn't always the be-all and end-all. You know, it helps sometimes, but having star names doesn't necessarily mean success. Building a team equates to success. It is kind of similar, mate, except they don't have a Nana in goal. And their goal was quite good. GAMBA OSAKA was quite good. Any other goalkeeper during that Europa League final would have saved that goal from Davies, whatever his name was. He would have saved that goal, yeah. Mandem, in hindsight, do people want Carrick because of results? As football these days is just a results for sign and not the style of play. The problem with results, you know, the problem with results is a bit like jumping off a building and thinking you're flying. That's results, right? Results can be deceiving. So you could be jumping off a building thinking you're flying, yet the style of play is you falling, right? Results, basing everything plainly on results is not sustainable. Having a legacy, a way of playing is sustainable because then everyone knows what they're doing and not just winging it. You know what you're doing when you get on the pitch. You know what players wear. You know where to pass. You know it like a T. And that's why a lot of teams like Real Madrid and Barcelona, from the youth team upwards, they play the same style. You need a good way of playing football. Because that obviously brings success. Now, many people used to tell me about, I used to sit at the front row in the Stretford end, right? And I used to see a lot of penalties for Man United. And a lot of people used to say that Man United used to dive, but we didn't. It's because we used to attack, and we used to get clipped, and we used to get penalties and things like that. But we were playing positive football. And positive football it's not just about style of play, it's about playing in a positive light and being proactive, not reactive. Because I think we're a reactive team at the moment, you know, and we counterattack. It's okay to counterattack, but you counterattack against certain teams, Man City, Arsenal, teams like that. You don't counterattack against Everton and Wolves and Bournemouth and things like that. Do you know what I mean? So, as I said, relying on results only is a bit like jumping off a building and think you're flying, but you're not. You'll end up hitting, go and smash. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, and that's what I say about that. Anyway, cross comes in, chance. Oh, straight at the goalkeeper again. This time it's oh my goodness, it's Simkin again. The cross came in. It's a good cross, and he's got a free header. Come on, you've got to bury that in the corner. My goodness. FA Cup final was a nice game today, said no one ever in the history of today. You are the first person who's come today and said that the FA Cup final was a nice game. Wow. Irfan, you are very easily pleased, my friend. You're very easily pleased. I cannot believe it. That is us. I think they should hire Osaka manager next time. Definitely. They should do. He's a good manager. That's why we've been calling for Enrique in the Bayern game. They played well and still got a result from it. So it is possible, but people try to hoodwink us into possible to have both. Look, I've made up my mind, Mandem. Look, I'm going to support Carrick as you will do, as we all will do, of course. But one thing I will say about it, I've made my mind up about Michael Carrick. I don't think it will end well. I hope I'm proven wrong. He will get my utmost support. He'll get everything. He'll get all the support in the world. But I personally don't think it's the right choice, and I think we will be proven right. But obviously, I'm gonna just support him now. We can't do anything about it. We just have to hope that he does well. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day. It was a crap game, bro. Didn't like it that much. Bloody hell. I mean, it was one of the worst FA Cup finals or finals I've ever seen. The cup final was boring. Nothing burger. I can't believe it. 1-0 and City got a trophy. Yeah. A boring game as well. Can I get my 95 minutes back of my life? Jim, don't spend money. Like to spend money. Don't. No. Again, that's another thing. Don't get an 80-year-old, a 90-year-old to manage own Man United. You know? Don't need no more dinosaurs. Guys, we've got 7 minutes of this game to go plus injury time. Cross comes in. So how many injury time will be added on? I think about 4 minutes at the most will be added on right now. Guys, it does look like the dream for Ronaldo. It's not been a good week for Cristiano Ronaldo, guys. It's definitely not been a good week for Cristiano Ronaldo. It's been a terrible week so far. A chance for Gamba OSAKA. It's a chance now. And it's saved. He's cleaned through and it's saved. My goodness me. I can't believe João Felix. What's going on, João Felix? I would have expected an experienced player like that to put it in the back of the net. João Felix, my goodness me. He was clean through, mate. He just, oh my goodness me. He had a chance there. It's a corner though to Al-Nassr. It's a corner to Al-Nassr. He had a great chance there. Cross comes in, low. It's got to come back out here. It's deflected and cleared away by Gamba OSAKA. Goodness me. Mandem, even City fans didn't think it was a good football game. Why would I rival for love football? I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe he's just high. maybe he's on that old, listen, guys, honestly, I was struggling in that game, guys. I was struggling. I was literally, guys, I've never turned off a game, right? I've never turned off a game. Once I start watching a game, I do not turn off the game. Even if I'm having difficulties with the stream, whatever, I will never turn off the game. That one I wanted to turn off. Another corner to Al-Nassr here, guys. That one I wanted to turn off that game. They are so jammed up, these OSAKA goals. They're unlucky, Al-Nassr at the moment. I watched that's a bit of a Liverpool lost. That was a good game. No more than 4 or 5 minutes added on time. I don't think so, guys. Thank you, everyone who's persisted with me. I really appreciate you. I know that the under-21s is on. Guys, cross straight at the goalkeeper. Good catch. Good catch for them. They're looking good for their money amount. 5 minutes to go, guys, plus injury time. PSG will win the Champions League final 3-0. I will hope so, fan, my friend. I really do hope so. I mean, we're doing a generational watch-along on that game on the 30th of May. They should also sign that OSAKA Koke. He has been brilliant. Yeah, he's been all right. I thought you were a fan of the Al-Nassr goalkeeper, Dabizas. I'm only joking, I know. He made a terrible mistake last game against Halal. It was, my goodness me, a generational mistake that was. Here come Al-Nassr, though. Another chance for Al-Nassr. Is there a chance? Cristiano Ronaldo is going to bury it if he does. Deflected. They gave him a lot of space there, but he deflected over. It's another corner to Al-Nassr here, guys. 4 minutes to go. Now they're starting to play. Now they're starting to pick it up a little bit. Ronaldo with the strike. It deflected. Ronaldo looks a little bit stiff today. For me, it looks a little bit stiff. It doesn't look loose. You know what I mean? It looks a little bit stiff. I think that happens in your 40s, but, Anyway, the referee's doing something now. I don't know what the referee's doing. Gregory, United should not have owners who are not at least Deca billionaires who can afford to spend money on their club without worrying about it. Agreed. We got asset billionaires. So people have assets as billionaire in it. And the thing is, people just love money. Too much. Another corner to Al-Nassr. Even Ronaldo has lost his. Today he's been poor, but they have played the last game in it a few days ago. I mean, sad how Man United have nothing to play for. It is sad, mate. We would have made it an entertaining game today. I'm fully against Salah's statement today. We as Manchester United fans offer our full support to Liverpool to retain Slot for the next 5 years or more as his transfer. I haven't seen the statement yet, Mandem. I'm going to read it. It's funny, really. But he shouldn't be doing that at the end of the season. But he's leaving anyway. I don't think he cares. But I thought he would have played the last home game of the season before he'd done anything. You know what I mean? OSAKA look a bit nervous. Well claimed by goalkeeper again. 3 minutes to go. I want him nowhere near Sunday leagues even. Big up Dabizas. I'm only playing with you, Dabizas. I know he's not good. He's 40. I'm 36. If I sneeze wrong, I'm out. If I sneeze, I get cramp, mate. So there you go. And he's playing for Man United, playing for in a top division. You know what I mean? For trophies, he's going to be playing at the World Cup. Yeah. CR7 will win the World Cup. In a perfect world, half the clubs would be owned by the fans. They are in Germany, 50 plus one. I think they should be. Yeah, I think the club should be owned by the fans because the fans are the life and soul of the club. You know, and I think they should all be owned by the. You know, obviously you can't keep billionaires out of football. You can't. But the problem is, the fans do need to have the majority. They need to have that 50 plus one. Can't do it now. It's going to be very difficult to do that now. Of course, can't just take something from someone. No, Sergio Ramos has to bail them out in this game. No, Raja, absolutely not. Sergio Ramos, of course, retiring, isn't he? He's retiring at the end of the season, and he's gonna. Isn't he going to purchase? Is he going to purchase Sevilla? Look, they're looking for a penalty. Al-Nassr. I don't think that's a penalty. Al-Hamadan is looking for a penalty. No penalty for me. No. He's playing for that. Don't cheat. Play normally. He's playing for that. It's not a penalty. Absolutely not. He's definitely playing for that, guys. What do you think? I think he's definitely playing for that one. No penalty at all. No, he's begging for a penalty. That's what it is. That makes him even less believable. Guys, 1 minute of normal time to go. Manager has done a very good job for GAMBA OSAKA. No penalty, Dabizaz, my friend. No penalty. Yeah, he's definitely looking for that. 1-0 to GAMBA OSAKA. Been a terrible week so far for Al-Nassr, but it could end up being a good month for them if they beat Damak, guys, in the must-win game to win the league. It could be. It could be that they, you know, depends how much injury time. Irfan, Man United lost the time in the transfer market. Man United need to make more fast. Agree, Irfan, absolutely. Game is pretty much done, nearly. Guys, give me the score for the Man United game, please. Anyone around? The under 21s. I do care really, but I'm not really caring that much because I was disappointed the other night with Man United under 18s. 4 minutes of injury time. 4 minutes of injury time, guys. We've got 4 minutes of injury time. 4 minutes to go to the end of this game, guys. And I said, I've got one chance. Oh, good shot. Just over. Just over. That was a good chance. My goodness me. Al-Hamadan's done quite well since he's come on, to be honest with you. Got just under 4 minutes to go, guys. Just under 4 minutes to go. These guys are just playing for the bag. Even look at Messi in the MLS. The guy shadow presses and barely tracks back to help defense. He's just all out attacking them. They do, yeah, but I think Ronaldo takes it seriously. Ronaldo's got enough money, isn't he? There's a lot of players there that got enough money. I think some of them are. I think some of them are not. I think a lot of them are, of course. But I think Ronaldo's not. I think Ronaldo can live. Ronaldo's probably going to be a billionaire. Do you know what I mean? So I'd much rather them go to Saudi Arabia though than the MLS at the moment. I don't like the MLS at all. It doesn't feel like a football game every time I'm watching it. I just don't know. I mean, I've got access to MLS here. I should do a watch along sometime. I should do a watch along for Miami FC or something. There was New York City against New York, guys. +6. Thank you so much, Dabizas. Sorry, I got it wrong. +6. Thank you, Dabizas. There was, New York Red Bulls against New York City. I was going to do a watch along for that, but it's on very early in the morning. It was on very early in the morning. Today, I think it was. GAMBA OSAKA looking to wrap up the game here. They're on the counter-attack, guys. The chance, corner to GAMBA OSAKA. Guys, we've only got a few minutes left in this game. Quite literally now, 4 minutes. Irfan, I like Man United to go for Armand Mamouche. What about you? He won't leave Man City to come to Man United, my friend. Unfortunately, that won't happen. Absolutely not, my friend. Nobody leaves Man City to go directly to Man United. Directly, no one leaves Liverpool to go directly to Man United. It's the way it is. For obvious reasons, unless they left the club and they went somewhere else and then went to Man United like that, it would never be a direct transfer. It's actually an unwritten rule. I'm seeing that they are going for Baleba and Mateus Fernandes as a quick signings. That's okay, but they do add a marquee signing like Tchouaméni to Nani Hansen. Baleba shouldn't be at Man United. He does no right to be at Man United. Why should Baleba be a transfer target for Man United? I would even put Alex Scott ahead of Baleba. You know, why should Carlos Baleba be a transfer target for Man United? I know what you mean. That it's easy, but why? They're willing to pay 70 million for a player that hasn't performed for 9 months. I mean, if they do that, then we might as well just pack it in, mate. Honestly, I'll be honest with you. Honest, it's ridiculous. Under 3 minutes ago, guys. Al-Nassr 0, Gamba Osaka 1. Free kick in a dangerous position for Al-Nassr here on the left-hand side. No, we can't buy straight from a rival. No. I mean, it's just about, you could just about do it with Arsenal. Even that's a little bit, and they're not a direct rival, but you could, even then, you know, cleared away by Gamba Osaka. Shot, oh, way over then. Way over. They're getting a little bit rash now, Gamba Osaka, Al-Nassr. It's 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. Pep, I don't care about transfer Man United. I don't know what you mean. Don't know what you mean there, my friend. Don't know what you mean. Yeah, disappointing faces in Riyadh today. Al-Nassr are losing by a goal to 0. There's about 2 minutes left, 1 minute and 10 seconds for them to save themselves and go into extra time. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen right now. Gamba Osaka look pretty composed here. Pretty composed. And they will be going to the Champions League Elite next season and not Al-Nassr. Well, Al-Nassr will because they'll win the league. But, you know, it's a trophy that they're going to miss out on. Obviously, Ronaldo's not used to losing these kind of finals, of course, guys. He's not used to it. That's a handball. Silly handball there. Yeah, free kick could be, but that's going to happen now. We got 1 minute left. 1 minute left of this game, guys. I want to thank everyone so far who's joined me today and rally to the end. You guys are soldiers, guys. We need to keep people on this channel and keep this channel growing, guys. It's good for the algorithms and stuff like that. Really appreciate everyone who watched me today. Absolute legends. Thank you. Al-Nassr has to beat the final game. Yeah, they have to beat Damak in the final game, yes. They will. Yeah, they should do. They should beat Damak. Damak ain't a particularly good side. Got a couple of players, but it's a corner to Osaka. This is going to be it, guys. This is going to be it. It's a corner to Gamba Osaka. They definitely gambled today and got their win, definitely. They look like that way. They look like they're going to win. They'll be delighted. Things are being thrown onto the pitch, bottles and whatnot. You don't expect that in Saudi Arabia, do you? I've seen a lot of aggression, guys, in these games. Bottles are being thrown from the crowd in Riyadh onto the Gamba Osaka players. It's definitely out-aimed water, definitely. Full time, guys. Gamba Osaka have beaten Al-Nassr in the final of the Champions League 2, guys. They've done it. They've done it. They've won the Champions League, Europa League of Asia, guys. Congratulations to Gamba Osaka, guys. They've done it. Really disappointed with Al-Nassr today. They did not turn up, unfortunately. Ronaldo's disappointed. He's lost the final. He doesn't lose many, guys. Not since I've been around. Absolutely. And next year, I do games. Big up, my friend. I see AQ games in your Premier League. Big up, my friend. Big up, Michael. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Big up everyone in the stream, guys. They beat Nassr just like Spurs did us. Exactly the same. Boring and just about. I think Gamba played better. Congratulations to Gamba anyway. Thank you, everyone who's joined me for this stream. I really appreciate you. Smash a like on the way out, guys. Really appreciate you. Al-Nassr have had a bad week, a week they would like to forget. But Gamba Osaka have won the AFC Champions League 2. There you go, guys. There it is. It's not all about star players. It's about having a team. It's about having a system. It's about having a style and a belief, guys. Have a great evening. Thank you so much, Gregory. Guys, is anyone Everyone else surprised by Japanese team winning? No, hopefully they don't win the World Cup because they look pretty good. Take it easy, guys. Have a great day and enjoy yourself. I'll see you tomorrow for Breaking Dawn. In the morning, Breaking Dawn. Enjoy the Eurovision Song Contest. Take it easy. Peace.